Welcome back to the Wizard Den. My name is Brian. Today we're going to be speaking on a ritual I experimented with. So I promised that I would bring my experimentations to the forefront and let you know how they work. I currently have Shaitan in the room with me, King Shaitan, and Gremory. So I did an experiment. I learned that Duke Gremory, could evoke spirits. So I did an experimentation with Shaitan. Now I called Duke Gremory with the full evocation, all the conjurations, everything. And then I just plainly asked him to summon King Shaitan into the room, bring him forth so I can ask him my request. And then, of course, I gave Duke Gremory offering. And then I gave it a second. And then I started to chant King Shaitan's in. And not a lot of times, just a few. I want to say about 12 to 15 times. I do them in sets of 3, so it was either 4 or 5 times I chanted it. And he came forth pretty fast, and I felt his energy really heavy in the room. Way more than I did Duke Gremory. Now, to be realistic, I don't have much experience with Duke Gremory at all. Okay? But I do have experience with King Shaitan. I have worked with him numerous times. But I always have to call Shaitan by way of conjuration. You know, there's not a spirit out there that I can just say the in and they pop up magically. I always have to go through the whole process, you know. So this was the experiment, you know, and I wanted to do it with experiment with the spirit that I am sort of close to. And I felt his presence really heavy in the room. So he came, and it worked. I mean, the experiment worked, and it worked really well. So you can call upon Duke Gremory, and this works with any spirit. You can ask him to invoke Odin. You can ask him to summon up, Hecate. You can ask him to summon up Hela, Freya, Isis, Thoth, Archangel Michael. It really doesn't matter as long as it's a spirit, known spirit that you know of, and you know who you're trying to connect to. The key factor is that you have the intention, you have the image visualized, and you have it understood in your mind, because you telepathically converse information back and forth between you and the spirit when you communicate in the first place. Communication happens telepathically within the mind between the two. There's a link that happens. Now, one step further, when you want to call a certain spirit, you have that image, that intention, and Gremory will bring that spirit forth for you. And the reason that this is good, okay, the reason why you want to do this ritual in this manner is because there are false spirits out there, tricksters that will trick you. You know, you go to call a spirit and you get like a false spirit. So that cancels out the entire thing. So if you just call Gremory and have him, or excuse me, have her call upon whatever spirit you're trying to get in contact with, you'll get in touch with that spirit and that spirit only. There won't be no false spirit. You won't have to test it or nothing. You'll get in direct contact with the correct spirit. So, I mean, there's that benefit to it. But I'm not going to make this a terribly long video. This was just an experiment and something I was doing for y'all. Something I wanted to experiment and try on the YouTube channel for y'all. Alright, so peace. Hope it helps. I hope y'all try it. It works amazing. You can use it on any spirit. And it's going to work well. And you're going to be put in contact with that spirit rather fast. And it's going to be clear communication. At least it is for me. So I hope that works for you. Peace.